to that fact, I went legit. Now, according to the way that I'm positioned.
So yo, we back with another video, man, on mycareer 20, y'all. mycareer 20 online my career episode 2. Let's get right into y'all. It's me, boy. So next game, we going up against the Knicks, y'all. It's me, boy.
Money, loyalty, and love in the dream we trust. You'll be switching up the players on your team too much. Tiny Copy, that's my low, Young Supreme, what's up? And we travel around the world getting cream or what? Ain't you get off on whoever hustles, sing the brush?
Playing against the Knicks on our home court, y'all. It's me, boy.
Scene was 50 Cent and Mayweather with us. Your story. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding.
Over the land of the...
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Berry and Greg Anthony. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin Durant said it.
All right, thanks, DA. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Trier out there with Payton, and it's Robinson in at center. And for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Jay. Then there's Prez. Then it's G, and it's Smooth in at the point guard position. Looking at the long season ahead, Brent, as a veteran player, what are some of the habits that keep your body going strong, staying healthy?
You want to tip us,
Teams have really gotten hip to the idea that we need to rest our star players as much as possible. So efficiency with the work that they do, I think, is the most important thing. Star guys who get into practice and are on the court for 50 minutes to an hour every day, so that there's a rhythm that they can keep and the teammates can keep up along with them.
360, boy. 360, boy.
Maintenance.
360, boy.
And he threw down that 360 like it was no problem. That is just insane skill. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
This is episode 2.
Greg, that is definitely an
20
emphasis jam.
online my
A big
career episode 2.
Exclamation point. Maybe
But
even
it's
a
a CPU game, but it's still mycareer 20 mark. It's still mycareer 20 online my career.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Knocked loose. They're running for the finish.
Yeah.
Well, that break started by
the hard slam, boy.
Helping to get.
I'm about to take over a lockdown, bro. I'm about to take over so y'all knew the double team coming.
Here's Smooth, and he makes no mistake on the slam.
With the LeBron James dunk, boy.
The opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight.
Yeah.
Serve it up. I get a feeling that he made that much more difficult.
Yeah, throw me that lob. Throw me that lob, boy. Yeah.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And so here is New York, still without a basket in the game. Payton passes to Barrett. Back to Payton to end the run. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
Yo, my next video will be NBA 2K20 episode 60.
Fires from
so
deep.
After that video will be NBA 2K20 season 2 episode
and it's out of bounds.
74.
The other way.
Then after that video, it's gonna be NBA 2K20 online my career episode 3. So
the Nets have gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. Here's Smooth.
Whoa.
Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
I was about to, ooh, that hard slam, bro. I was about to do that, but I couldn't.
Slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Traps in the tray. 20 points for Smooth.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
New York calls timeout. And with the signing of Durant and Irving along with DeAndre Jordan, Greg, are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the best
yo, my next video will be NBA 2K20 episode 60. Then after that video, after that video, then it's gonna be NBA 2K20 season 2 episode 74. Then after that video, it's gonna be NBA 2K20 online my career episode 3.
So you risk getting torched when somebody's open. Peyton's skilled enough to find the open man.
Here's Smooth. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And they have owned the
pace
so
dunked on Wade.
And the score.
He dunked on Julius Randle.
The bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And here is Peyton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Peyton. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Smooth.
Dumping on Julius Randle again, bro.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
That bucket in no time at all. Smooth's got 26.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now here's Peyton. Defense right on him. At the elbow, Randle. To halt the run. Rebounded by the Nets.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the rim.
Oh. Yeah.
At this point,
I'm gonna take over again, yo. So y'all knew the dumb team is coming in, bro.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Tipped away. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on R.J. Barrett. The Nets shooting their first free throws of this one. 2 shots. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
Well, the Knicks had a lot of turnover trading for expiring contracts. They did what they could to accommodate the wishes of a lot of vets.
Yeah, the problem right now for the Knicks is they're not inviting to a lot of free agents, and that's really where they're trying to
make LeBron James dunk, boy.
Over the course of the past decade, that New York has not been able to attract the top-tier talent. So building through the draft, Coach Fizdale hopeful that they'll land a star one way or another.
Here's Randle. That's tipped. Here's Smooth. Covered by Peyton. Here's Smooth. And the Nets, another 3.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
With the Russell Westbrook dunk, boy.
Cylinders at both ends.
With the Russell Westbrook dunk, boy. Too good, bro. Too good, bro.
Here's Payton.
Get the cheese out of here, boy.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Prince is checked in for James. The Knicks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Robinson. Marcus Morris comes in for Alonzo Trier. And it's Dennis Smith in for Elfrid Payton. Pass to Smith. Randall right side. They need this one.
Get the cheese. Yeah. Get the cheese out of here, boy.
Here's Smooth. And that one is stuffed right through.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Smith outside. That's tipped. And it's Smith finishing it off.
All about the burst there. Dennis Smith Jr. creating the separation.
A three ball. Hits the three-point bomb. Smooth's got 44.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Smith with it. And another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Wiping the ball away with just such ease. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. He dishes it to Morris. Back to Smith. Doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. From deep. And yet another basket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Feeds it to Randall. Will it go?
Oh, yeah. That's good defense.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points.
I'm going to go over again. Y'all see y'all need to do team.
Placed on outside shooting. And
he swipes the ball away again.
And he has been an absolute feast on the floor. Another steal.
Craig, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him. And another steal for him.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself with second most steals in a game.
Oh, he is so fast. Gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye. And Greg, the steal numbers are unreal. Smith with it.
Oh, yeah.
Prince.
No, bro. I'm about to get subbed out, bro.
With a chance for another
I'm about to get subbed out. Oh, never mind. I thought I was going to get subbed
and a
out.
switcher also for New York.
Because I got my takeover, so you cannot sub me out, bro.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw tonight. Well, after passing on drafting him at the 8th pick in 2017, the Knicks got Dennis Smith anyway, and he's a big part of their future.
Interesting to see offensively how it is that Dennis Smith grows under David Fizdale and how they're going to operate this season.
Sputters.
Obviously, you want to be an extension if you're the point guard of the coaching staff. Lots of pressure on Dennis Smith to perform consistently for this Knicks team to remain competitive.
And here they come. Here's Smooth. He got it again. Sensational. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Smith outside. Smith on the wing from past the arc. Buries it from 3-point range.
I'm coming right back too.
Smith's got 8 points. Smith's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Here's Smooth, and the Nets another 3.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Now here is Smith. He's guarded closely. Now the feed to Barrett. Five on the clock. Here's Smith. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Smooth. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Oh!
From outside the arc. And it's wow, he nails the
I got Dennis Smith Jr., bro. I got his ankles.
That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing.
I got him leaning, bro. I got him leaning.
And so it's Brooklyn, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've had active hand.
Boy, I got Dennis Smith Jr. leaning, bro.
Bobby Portis,
Let me twist those ankles. Let me twist those ankles, boy.
From his mother.
Let me twist those ankles, boy. Too good, bro.
And she was a basketball player and a new group in for the Nets.
I get subbed in.
Jordan.
At 3.
James comes in for Torian Prince.
48.
Prez is checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And Smooth subbed in for Irving. The Knicks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Gibson. Julius Randle comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Trier in for Barrett. G is out there with Jay.
Ew, get that.
And there's Smooth.
Ew.
And there's Prez. And it's Allen in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Smooth, covered by Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Each team has a catalyst, Brent. Some guys are ball dominant, play within the flow of the offense. Is there
too good, bro? I don't miss free throws. I do not miss free throws. I'm not missing my free throws.
Best player does well, and as many times as I could get my best player into that situation, that's what I'm going to do. So if it's Harden in isolation, James Harden's going to be in isolation. If it's Steph Curry setting off-ball screens and relocating for threes, well, I'm going to do that too. So it all comes down to a fit with the player, his skill set, and how the coach wants to use that best.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season we thought the Knicks' cornerstone player was Kristaps Porzingis, but the player and the team fell out of love with each other, and the Knicks traded him to Dallas. The draft picks and cap space freed them up for a wild summer, led by the draft rookie R.J. Barrett in the draft.
With the hard slam, boy. With the hard slam, boy.
In the league. Kevin,
with the hard slam, boy. With the hard slam, boy.
Big moves.
Too good, bro.
David. Thank you. Stolen away. Here's Smooth.
He don't. Oh!
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this league.
They thought I was going to dunk that, bro.
He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet to stop the run. And James pulls it down. James has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to San Antonio.
58 Spiders. Now, I was born with the hustle in me. Oh, yeah.
The pass to Portis.
Whoa.
Portis throws it down.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Here's Smooth, covered by Smith. Smooth, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right
there. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Jordan,
I'm to go over again, yo. See, y'all knew the dub team is coming to get burned.
Possession.
Yeah, they've
58 Spiders in my house. Oh yeah.
The battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Come on, you better win this. You better win this too, DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, you better win this too, bro.
And the Nets with possession here. After the Knicks,
oh my God, bro.
From the field here in the 2nd.
And they haven't inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
The Knicks have made their only and another one fall.
Yeah.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Doubled by Smith. And got it. Another basket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. Here's Smooth.
Yeah.
Finish.
Yeah, boy, with the Jordan K slam, boy.
Give anything for that kind of vertical.
But he's not giving it away. He wants to keep it all for
with the
himself.
Jordan,
Maybe we
with the
should
Jordan K slam, boy.
And it's
with the Jordan K slam, boy. With the Jordan K slam, boy.
Barrett's checked
with the Jordan. With the Jordan K slam, boy. Too good, bro. With the Jordan K slam.
Now here is Smith. He's covered closely. Kicks it to Barrett. Pass to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. No good on the shot. James with some nice D.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
From deep 3-point range, and the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, how about the power from DJ there, slamming it down.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Poked away, nabbing another steal.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. And he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game. Good, that's another bucket.
He's just not 92 points.
I'm too good, bro.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets able to put on a show for the ages. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm and we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this lead will continue to grow.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up. Should not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My breath out.
$58 spiders? 58 spiders in my house? In my house?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And New York looking at who they've got. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Payton is out there with Trier. Good, another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Payton passes to Barrett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age. And
boy, dunking on Robertson, boy. Dunking on Robertson, boy.
These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Dunking on Robertson, boy.
And for the Knicks, the shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. Here's Payton.
Oh, yeah. Brick RB.
Soft with the floater there. Payton gets to the inside, and that shot had a nice feel to it.
Payton on the double team. And again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. And good, there's another.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
58 spiders in my house. Brick. Oh.
Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. Knicks ball. Pass to Payton. Barrett dishes to Robinson.
Oh yeah, you gotta shoot that. You gotta shoot that, bro. You gotta shoot that. You gotta shoot that, bro.
That's the best way that maybe he can
connects again from distance.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now Greg alone in second place for most threes. He swipes the ball away again. Oh, that
was huge. 360, boy. 360, boy.
Right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you gotta enjoy
360,
yourself.
boy.
Not too much at the expense of the other team,
boy.
Right now, this team is balling.
Y'all might take over again. Y'all see y'all know the good team is coming to get birth.
Play, guys, giving the crowd a chance to just cheer on his incredible play.
And Greg, he's earned it. You don't get all those steals without expending a huge amount of energy.
Pounding defensively, just up in his guy all night long.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Prince is checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Payton surveying the floor. Back to Robinson.
58 sputters.
Randall right side.
Oh, yeah.
And again, unable to change momentum here.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. A different look for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Knox in for Alonzo Trier. New York, that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Floats one. Good D by Jordan.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Hey, Curry, you can play.
No secret that the Knicks were planning for
I guess I'll sit on the bench.
And a free
agent signing
this past summer. They cleared a lot of cap space, and we're hopeful that their draft choice would be
you can play Curry Irving. You can play. So.
Pops it up for Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, how many times do we see highlights like this? DeAndre Jordan loves bringing the hammer.
Psych, you're not coming in for me.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They thought I was going to dunk it, but I switched it up.
Still a destination for free agents.
Well, to vacation, it seems like, Kevin, because not a lot of the free agents are signing to play basketball in New York City. You know, they put a lot of faith in that idea that it's the #1 market and the best place to live, and you can make a lot of money off the court. But over the past 10 years, have not seen much action out of New York City.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
It's good from long range.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
The Knicks shooting about 30%. Not happy with their play on that end. Now Payton and Jay.
Oh my God, bro. Of course I get subbed out, bro. Of course. I get subbed in at 8:46.
Here's Smooth. And he uses the glass on the layup.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
And so Payton will bring it up for New York. They've got Jay.
Oh, y'all was not coming in for me, bro.
Prince is out there with Jay. And there's Smooth. And it's Prince.
Not happening. It's not happening.
So that's the lineup.
It is not happening, bro.
And the pass to Trier. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. That one wide left.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got
good. Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most, and again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And listen to this crowd. They are letting him hear it.
Greg, as well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays we've seen in late history.
His accuracy from behind the arc tonight has been tremendous, and he's looking like a sniper out there.
So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. Durant comes in for Jay, and Harris subbed in for James.
Hold on, let me do something real quick. I'm gonna do something after this game. So
Trier and Ellington is subbed in for Elfrid Payton.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation, and a great play to get the bucket.
Here's Smooth, and again Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, great outside.
I'm gonna take over again, y'all need a dunk team. It's gonna get burned.
For New York, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
I just saved it. I just saved it, bro.
And Robinson comes to help. And the Nets, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
I just saved it so it won't go out of bounds.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone.
I saved it so it won't go out of bounds, bro. So
here's Dotson.
That's a whole brick.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nets have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to Ellington. Robinson up top. Can they get it?
That's a whole brick.
The shot by Ellington, no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
The 8 spiders in my house.
Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in.
RB.
Dotson's got his first 2 points.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
So the wing on the left. Back to Ellington. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Bullock. There's the triple. Here's and he balls the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Love to see a wing player mix it up just a little bit, and Kevin Knox, that hustle led to the hoop.
Smooth, and again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Now the shot clock resets to 14 seconds on an offensive
good
rebound.
defense.
Like
Good block.
Digging into the numbers a little bit.
Kevin Durant.
3% of total possession.
Is that all?
Yeah, throughout the course of the year. Not in any given game. So it's very, very,
no kidding.
Very, very minimal what happens. But what I like is that, you know, players have to reset quickly with 14 on the clock. And I think coaches are starting to think about how it is they might have sets as opposed to getting the ball to the top of the key and trying to run through a traditional set. Maybe you have quick sets after the reset to get yourself a better shot.
More strategy. Timeout called, the Nets. But, you know, the NBA not the only league with great players and great play. Talk about some of the other prominent leagues around the world. There's some terrific competition.
There's some great competition overseas in the Turkish leagues. Some very good players that play in the Russian league. There are some great players who are coming out of Australia, and we're actually seeing players now skip playing in the G League to go down to Australia to start their development and professional career. So when we talk about the world game, Kevin, we're not joking around. It's a very real thing, and we continue to invite the best players that we can find, and they come from all over.
There's the three, and he's good on the three ball.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And here's the fast break. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again.
Ace Butters, my host.
Be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Another steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Good. Another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
I'm going to take over again, y'all. So y'all knew the dev team. It's going to get Murph.
Back to Ellington. He kicks it to Bullock. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Knox. Misses off the right eye. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Pass to Bullock. It's blocked. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go.
Now just all alone.
The Jordan. Curtis. Slam, boy. With the Jordan Curtis slam, boy. With the Jordan Curtis slam, boy.
The Knicks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score.
The Ace Fighters in my house.
Time taking the lid off.
That's the whole brick.
Pointer Ellington.
Brick or bit. I'm about to come right back too.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Smooth. Connects again.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
Great to hear the crowd showing their appreciation. We are witnessing something truly remarkable.
Well, a scoring game, GA, that ranks with the all-time greats. He's just been going off.
Put a hand up, put two hands up, an arm, a leg. It's not bothering him right now. All of these shots are just working. He's a force on offense.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Knicks.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Smooth. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
Y'all was not coming in, bro. Y'all was not coming in.
Now, here's Ellington.
So don't even think about it.
When people talk about a player's
do not foul. No.
Total game.
Oh my, yo, my
accurate.
Oh my God, they just got served up, man. It's so good. I've called timeout.
I mean, there are plenty of studies out there that teams are digging around on when players reach, and trust me, they got to be lucky, but you're talking 35,000, 40,000 minutes. in the league, that the body is just not capable at that point of replicating the things that it's done year in and year out. So forget about the games. Go to total minutes played. That's where you'll find the biggest fall off for some of your favorite players that have amused and entertained you for years.
Interesting. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Jay comes in for Kevin.
Boy.
James checked in for Joe Harris. And Prez
Get dunked on, boy. Get dunked on, boy.
He's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Get dunked on, boy.
Gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Passes it to Gibson. They double him with Jordan. Gibson down low. He's against Jordan. Clock at 6. Ellington from outside.
I'm correct.
Biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off. So why not?
Lets it go with the 3. And the Nets, another 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time now, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Smooth.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Yep, it counts.
This will help to open up some space so Kevin Knox can stay
I was going to do something after this game, but I forgot, bro.
From downtown, connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Back to Dotson.
58 sputters.
Got a piece of it on the wing, Ellington. Wide open look. Jordan with the rebound. Here's Smooth.
Oh yeah, I said, oh yeah, let me let the clock run out.
From the arc, and another one falls.
Boy, let me let the clock run out. Let me let the clock run out.
Shouldering the offense, GA really
236
the opposition
to 70 is the final score, yo. All right, let me check these stats. So I had 27 dunks. All right, Jay, he had a good game. All right. He shot 83% from the field and 100% for 3-point. He had 15 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal.
Grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate it.
Hey, Jay had a good game, bro. 1 steal, 1 block, only 1 turnover, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. 15 points.
Just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. With Kyrie Irving, it's early in the season, so what's the most important thing to getting off on the right foot?
Great days of practice, honestly, and being prepared. Always communicating and trusting each other. That's going to be the biggest word for us this year is trust. Like I said, consistency and trust.
We will see. It's a long season if you can get that done, Kyrie. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Put the cheese out of here, boy. Alright. Did I say I was gonna do something after this game, bro? I said I was gonna do something. This dude still don't. Yo, he not gonna accept the he not gonna. Yeah, he gonna decline the offer from the Brooklyn Nets, bro. He not gonna. Ooh, watch this, bro. So watch this. 58 sputters. Alright, no, I'm done. Alright, y'all. I said I was gonna do something. Gotta take these ankle braces off their feet, bro. How do I do that? It's an ankle brace right there, if y'all can see that.
Yeah. Flashback, digital dash. He used to run with a. He used to.
Oh yeah, I know.
Good boy. Used to be flashback, digital dash. Go on a run of it. They tryna. Now we a good boy. Used to be.
Dang, bro, I said I was gonna do something.
Now we a good boy. Used to be
flashback,
digital dash,
flashback,
digital dash, flashback, digital dash, flashback, digital dash. 9 times out of 10, he gon'. Let's not pretend. Look, everybody starts as a kid with a pure heart, then they turn to him. Mama, all the.
Yo, I wanna trade Temple to the. No, that's a bad trade.
5 years later, all that is just a flashback. Digital dash. He used to run with a. Now we a good.
That's a legal trade, bro. Alright, bro. If y'all like this video, man, like and subscribe to the channel, bro. Trying to post notification bell so you never miss the upload, and go follow New Peace for y'all. Antonio 112593, and subscribe to my second channel, Antonio Peace. Peace, y'all. Love y'all. I'll see you guys in my next video. It's Leo.